रोल नंबर 55 श्रीनिवास माने. श्रीनिवास माने. रोल नंबर 55 श्रीनिवास माने. Okay, don't put a video. Your काय म्हणते त्याला, स्टेटसच ना, स्टेटस म्हणतो आपण त्याला. म्हणजे तुमच्या नावापुढे जे तुम्ही चित्र टाकू शकता की नाही तुमच्या त्या ह्याच्यामध्ये, झूमचं ज्यावेळेस एंट्री करताना त्याच्या पुढे जे चित्र येतात की नाही ते तुम्ही काय करा माहिती आहे का, काय असं वेगळे चित्र टाकू नका. इमोजी नाही, काय काय नाही, आता फोटो टाकलेले तिथं.
प्रोफाईल सर.
हा, प्रोफाईलला फोटो टाकू नका.
प्रोफाईल फोटो.
प्रोफाईल फोटो, हा प्रोफाईल फोटो काय टाकू नका. टाकायचं असलं तर चांगले एखादे फोटो टाका. ते श्रीनिवास साहेबांनी तर काय वेगळाच फोटो टाकलाय, त्यामुळे त्यापेक्षा नाही टाकलेले फोटो चांगले आहेत. प्रोफाईल फोटो तेवढे टाकू नका. टाकले तर मग आपल्या आपल्या नावाचं एखादा ह्याच्यामध्ये टाका, किंवा एखाद्या आयडियल पर्सन, हिरो हिरोईन सोडून टाका. एखादा अक्षय चव्हाणनी महाराजांचा टाकलाय ते काही इश्यू नाही, परंतु असे तुमचे ते इतर जे पर्सनल फोटो आहेत ते तुम्ही काय करत जावा की यू कॅन पुट इट इन युअर व्हॉट्सअप स्टेटस और इंस्टाग्राम इज देअर, लॉट ऑफ सोशल मीडिया इज अवेलेबल. फेसबुक आहे तिथं ठेवत जावा, बट इन एज्युकेशन हिअर यू डोंट पुट. Okay, yesterday we have seen problem. We have completed one cantilever beam type of a problem. So now today again we will solve another 1-2 problems and we will complete the beam related problems and we will start the new chapter. Okay. Now 2.5.5 we will take. 2.5.5. Same page. Such types of problem will not be asked in the exam, but we will not take, we will not consider that key it will not be asked. Let it be, suppose that they have asked this question, then also we can और we are able to solve this problem. ऐसी सिचुएशन होनी चाहिए कि कोई भी बीम का प्रॉब्लम होगा तो हमको सॉल्व करना ही आना चाहिए. इस हिसाब से ही हम प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने वाले हैं. Now see, draw the rough diagram, or I will draw the directly FBD. You are having diagram in front of you. आपके सामने डायग्राम होगी ही. आप directly you can draw a FBD. So this is a hinged support. So therefore there are two reactions. RHA, RVA. There is only one reaction at point E because this is a roller support. Okay. Now next thing, 10 kilonewton force is applied in this direction. In this direction, 10 kilonewton force is applied. 12 kilonewton force is applied here, which is making an 45-degree angle. Then uniformly distributed load is there, 3 kilonewton per meter. So we have to convert this uniformly distributed load into point load. So 3 into how much is the distance? 2. So 5 kilonewton. And from this end or any end, I will take from this end, it is a 1 meter. Oh, sorry, 6. 3 into 2, 6 kilonewton. And from this end, it is a 1 meter. Okay. At point D, there is a movement is there, and this movement is also a clockwise movement. It is a 4 kilonewton meter. Okay, in this way, I have drawn a FBD of this. Distances, you know that, so I will not write here distances, or I will write so that there will not be a confusion. So up till here, it is a 1.5. 1 meter, 1 plus 1, 2 meter. This is already I have mentioned, this is a 1 meter. And this is a 1.5 meter. And this distance is how much? 2 plus 1, 3 meter. Okay. Now at which point we are required to take a movement? Can anybody tell? On which point we are required to take a movement?
A.
A point. The reason behind that, on this A point we are required to take a movement. The reason I will tell that, if I will take the movement on this location, RVA and RHA don't have a perpendicular distance, so that moment produced by these two components will become 0. In moment equation, only one unknown will be there, that is a RE. Only one equation will be there, and that is RE. Now take a moment here, I will write here. So summation of EM at point A is equal to 0. Body is equilibrium, so that it is movement is equal to a 0. Now take it. Which force you will take first? Before that, you resolve this. Inclined force is there, so you resolve this inclined force. Minus 12 cos 45. And this is minus 12 sin 45. Okay. Now, first force will take 10 kilonewton. Am I right? So 10 kilonewton perpendicular distance, you can check it. We are taking movement on this point. So draw a vertical line. Force is a perpendicular to this line. Am I right? To this line. So we have required to find out this distance. This point to this distance. And this distance is a 3 meters.
3.
Correct. Is it a clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
10 kilonewton produce clockwise movement. You can check it. If I apply the force in this direction, it will rotate in this way. So it is a clockwise movement. So 10 into 3. Similarly, this force 12 cos 45 actually exists here. So transfer this force here. Perpendicular distance will be a 3 meter. And it is going to produce, you can see here, after application of any force, it is going to produce anti-clockwise movement. So minus 12 cos 45 into perpendicular distance will remain same, 3 meter. Horizontal force. Then vertical force I have shown here, but it exists here. Draw one horizontal line. Transfer this force here. This is a perpendicular distance now. Am I right? So it is producing clockwise or anti-clockwise movement?
Clockwise.
Okay, so it will rotate in this way. So it is clockwise 12 sin 45 into 1.5 plus 1, it is a 2.5. Similarly, 6 kilonewton, you can check it. This force I have shown here on a horizontal line. So this is a perpendicular distance now. So 1.5, 1 and 2. 2.5 and 2, 4.5. And it is going to produce clockwise or anti-clockwise? Clockwise movement. So 6 into 4.5. This is a clockwise movement, and for a clockwise movement, no perpendicular distance is required, or any type of a movement. We are not going to consider a perpendicular distance because itself it is a movement. So plus 4 and minus RE into perpendicular distance. You can check it. 1.5, 1, 2, 4.5, 5.5, 6, 7 is equal to 0. RE is going to produce anti-clockwise movement. So in this equation, unknown is RE. In this equation, unknown is RE. So find out RE now. तुम्हाला नोटीस मिळाली होती ना आज कॉलेज आहे म्हणून? मयुरी अभंगराव.
हो सर मिळाली.
हा, नोटीस मेल आलते ना?
टेलिग्रामला सरांनी आज टाकल्या आणि व्हॉट्सअपला पण टाकल्या.
ओके ओके, चालतंय. Okay, so what is the value of RE? 8.10. So the answer which mentioned in assignment booklet and this answer is the same. So I can say we are correct here. So 8.10. Similarly, we are required to find out RA now. So use summation of f of x is equal to 0. All horizontal forces RHA plus 10 minus 12 cos 45 is equal to 0. So find out value of RHA. Do summation of f of y is equal to 0. Summation of f of y is equal to 0. RVA, then minus 12 sin 45 minus 6 plus RE. RE value already we know that it is 8.10 is equal to 0. Find out value of RVA. And afterwards find out the value of RHA square plus RVA square. So find out the answer now. What is the value of RHA?
minus 1.5.
Minus 1.5. Okay, and RV
positive 6.3.
-1 and positive 6.3. So I will consider only 6. And what is the value of R?
6.5.
6.55. Okay, so in this way we have completed this numerical. Now I will give another one numerical which is 2.5.7 from same page. 2.5.7. Now this numerical is very simple. Okay, so you try to solve this problem. I will not give help for this problem. If anyone is having any doubt related to doubt during solving this problem, you ask me. किसी को कोई डाउट होगा सॉल्व करते वक्त तो मेरे को पूछ लीजिए, मैं ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करके नहीं दे दूंगा. So I will give a maximum 5 to 6 minutes to you.
सर किती नंबरचा प्रॉब्लेम सांगितला?
2.5.7 सेम पेज.
ओके.
2.5.7 हा प्रॉब्लेम घ्या आणि ह्यातील रिएक्शन फाइंड आउट करायचे आहेत. RA अँड RB च्या ठिकाणच्या रिएक्शन्स फाइंड आउट करायच्या आहेत. So we are required to find out the reaction at RA and RB. Yes, I will help you. We have solved a similar type of a problem in yesterday's lecture. When a support is inclined, at that time reaction is also inclined. So RA is inclined here, and RA is a roller support, not a fixed support. It is not a hinged support or a fixed support. Remember that. So at RA there is only one reaction. At RA there is only one reaction which is making an angle 45 degree with a horizontal. Last time I have explained this. And at point B there is a hinged support, so that there are two reactions. At point B there is a hinged support, so that there are two reactions. And other are just a simply point load. 4 kilonewton, 6 kilonewton, 10 kilonewton, these are a point load. So we don't require to convert it into the again point load. So they are itself a point load. So RA is having a two component, RA cos 45 and RA sin 45. Both are positive. Take reaction at point B. Don't take, take a movement at point B. Don't take movement at point A. Remember one thing, we have required to take a movement at hinged point. जिधर भी हिंज्ड पॉइंट होगा और हिंजेस होंगे उधर ही हमको मूवमेंट लेने की जरूरत है. रोलर सपोर्ट की जगह मूवमेंट लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. So remember this thing. So we have required to take a movement at point B. So I can guaranteedly say that 4 kilonewton, 6 kilonewton and 10 kilonewton are going to produce anti-clockwise movement. So minus 4 into 6, then minus 6 into 4 and minus 10 into 2. and RA cos 45 is passing through a point B, so it is not going to produce any movement. So RB sin 45 into perpendicular distance 8, and it is going to produce clockwise movement. So plus RB sin 45 into 8. So you are going to get the value of RB here. Afterwards, just do a summation of f of x is equal to 0. You will get directly value f cos 45 or RA cos 45 is equal to RB. And next equation, summation of f of y is equal to 0. Then you can do a summation of f of y, RB sin 45 minus 4 minus 6 minus 10. Sorry, RA sin 45 and plus RB. So in this way, similar way, we have recorded. Just only a simple change in this numerical is that the reaction is making an angle 45 degree with a horizontal. RA भी काढावं लागली. RA तर काढावं लागली. आणि RB मध्ये हिंज्ड सपोर्ट असल्यामुळे ना तिथल्या दोन रिएक्शन RBH आणि RBV अशा दोन रिएक्शन असतात ना. जिथं जिथं हिंज्ड सपोर्ट है तिथं तिथं दोन रिएक्शन, जिधर भी हिंज्ड सपोर्ट होते हैं उधर दो रिएक्शंस रहते हैं. Please check the values. RB is going to come 14.30 and RA is required to come 12, near about 12. Okay, now everyone has got the same value. RA is a 12.2 and RB is a 14.30. साकिब,
हाँ सर, मैं कर रहा हूँ सर.
ओके. किसी को कोई दिक्कत हो तो मेरे को पूछ लीजिएगा. Where you are making mistake, for that purpose only I have given this numerical to you. आपको शायद समझ में आना चाहिए कि हम किधर गलती कर सकते हैं. इसलिए ये न्यूमेरिकल मैंने आपको विदाउट माय सॉल्विंग आई हैव गिवन टू यू, बिकॉज अब टिल नाउ वी हैव सॉल्व्ड 7 to 8 प्रॉब्लम। अभी तक आपके सभी जो क्वेश्चंस है जो आपके माइंड में वो रिजॉल्व होना जरूरी है, बिकॉज आफ्टर 3-4 प्रॉब्लम्स वी आर गोइंग टू क्लोज दिस पार्ट। Anyone is getting different value? Okay, now can we take next problem? If anyone is not having any doubt related to this numerical, सगळेजण सॉल्व तर करता। प्रणव 74, रोल नंबर 74
हाँ सर।
सोडवला प्रॉब्लेम?
होय सर, सोडवतो, एक व्हॅल्यू आली, एक राहिली.
करेक्ट, फास्ट कॅल्क्युलेशन। Okay, we'll take next problem. It is a double beam type of a problem, 2.5.9. So this is the last type of a problem in this numerical or in this beam type of a problem. Actually ये भी प्रॉब्लम कभी पूछेंगे नहीं, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन पूछने के लिए उनको 7-8 मार्क देने पड़ते हैं और एक क्वेश्चन मैक्सिमम 4 मार्क के लिए पूछा जाता है। So let it be, we will solve this problem. It is not difficult one, it is very simple. So problem number 2.5.9, page number, कितना, पेज नंबर कितने?
98 सर।
98, okay. 98, okay. Now there are two beams, you can check it. ABC is one beam and BD is another beam. ABC is one beam and BD is another beam. And what is meant by FBD? FBD is a free body diagram. So every body is having its own free body. It's a free diagram. If a body present, there is a diagram is going to present. So here two bodies we have required to draw, two FBDs we have required to draw, and initially we have required to draw FBD of above side. Remember that in sphere we have learned this. कभी भी हम FBD जब भी ड्रॉ करेंगे, वो ऊपर वाली जो स्पीयर है और ऊपर वाला इधर बीम है, उसी की ही FBD हमको ड्रॉ करनी पड़ेगी. So we will draw this FBD, or before that I will draw this complete diagram. This is a roller support, this is a hinged support at point B. This is a B point, another beam is there. This is also a roller support. And at point D, there is a hinged support. (40 kilonewton per meter). And another one force is a 60 degree here. 30 kilonewton, 60. Okay. Now remember this. Before drawing FBD of this, one thing you are required to remember that here there are two reactions. Here there is only one reaction. Here there are two reactions, and here is only one reaction, because it is a roller support. Wherever there is a roller support is there, there is only one reaction. But you are required to understand another thing, that when I am going to draw FBD of this above diagram, BD, then I have required to consider the reaction symbol in upward direction. And when we are drawing the FBD of second, this is a B, and C, and this is BD. So if I am going to draw the FBD of ABC, we have required to consider the downward arrow. These forces are equal and opposite. It is by default. See here. ये इधर क्यों है? इसने अपवर्ड फोर्स अप्लाई किया है, इसलिए ये इधर है. Am I right or wrong? और इसका जो बोझा है और इसका जो वेट है, इन्होंने सस्टेन किया है. So when I am drawing the FBD of this, I have required to consider this, and when I am drawing the FBD of this, I have required to consider above side symbol, upward. And this reaction, or I will consider this is RB. RB is equal and opposite. RB is equal and opposite. So I will draw the FBD now. I will draw here. So it is BD, FBD I have required to draw. So I have already mentioned that above side diagram or above side body FBD we have required to consider. So BD, reaction at point B, which is upward, because this beam is sustained due to this reaction. And there are two reactions, RDV, and another one is RDH. And this is the uniformly distributed load. This uniformly distributed load we have required to convert it into the point load. So 40 into 2, 80 kilonewton, 80 kilonewton, and distance is at from D. From D it is a 1 meter. Am I right? And from this side it is a 2 meter. Sorry, it is a, how much? 3 meter, no? 2 plus 1, 3 meter. Already, this is a 2 meter, no? So 1 meter of this. So 2 plus 1, 3 meter. Clear? So this is a FBD. This is a FBD. Take a movement at point D is equal to 0. Take a movement at point D is equal to 0. Very simple. RB is going to produce clockwise movement. So RB into 4, and 80 kilonewton is going to produce anti-clockwise movement. So minus 80 into 1 is equal to 0. So how much it is RB, you can check it. With बरोबर आहे. 4 दूनी 8, 20 येते बरोबर. So 20. So RB is equal to 20. Now I don't require to do the summation of f of x is equal to 0, because there is no horizontal force is there except RDH. So I can directly say that RDH is equal to 0. I can directly say that RDH is equal to 0 because there is no horizontal force except RDH. Then find out RDV. So summation of f of y is equal to 0. So it is RDV, it is a positive. RB positive 20 minus 80 is equal to 0. So RDV is 60. Okay, so RV is also 60. I can say it is RD is a 60. RDV is equal to 60. RDH is a 0. So RD is a 60 here. Now once we have drawn the FBD of the above portion, I will erase this much portion and I will draw the FBD of this. here there are two reactions, RAH, RAV. Then there is a one inclined force 30 kilonewton, which already I have shown. So 30, which is making an angle 60 degree with horizontal. So resolve this. So 30 cos 60, and this is a minus 30 sin 60. So this distance we know that it is 1 meter. After 1 meter, there is a reaction produced at point B, RB, which already we have found out here it is a 20. So remember that RB is equal to 20. This is a equal and opposite. On this beam, second beam, there is a load of first beam exert, so that we are required to consider downward direction. And then this distance is 1 meter. And after that, there is after 2 meters, there is a roller support at RC. Okay. Now further things I don't require to explain also. Take moment at point A is equal to 0. 30 cos 60 does not produce any movement because it is passes through a center. 30 sin 60 is going to produce movement, and this is a clockwise movement. So 30 sin 60 into perpendicular distance 1. Similarly, RB is going to produce clockwise movement, so 20 into 2. And RC is going to produce anti-clockwise movement, so RC into 4 is equal to 0. So find out the value of RC. Now once you found out the value of RC, find out RAH. Summation of f of x is equal to 0. RAH plus 30 cos 60 is equal to 0. So you are going to get RAH value directly from this. And last one is the summation of f of y is equal to 0. All vertical forces, RAV minus 30 sin 60 minus 20 plus RC. RC value you are going to get from this. RC किती? RC किती आहे? RC ची value किती आहे?
16.5.
16.5.
16.4.
Correct. 16.4 or 5 I will write here. So put down this value of RC here. You will get a value of RAV there. RAV. RAH 30 cos 60 म्हणजे 15 येत असेल RAH. Okay. So 15 and RAV value
सर RAH minus 15 येते.
हाँ correct minus 15 बरोबर आहे तुमचं. Minus 15 and RAV किती येते? RAV 29.14 and please check this value.
सर 22.4 येते.
22.4.
नाही सर 29
नाही सर
29
29.4.
येते 29 येते 29. पुढे चुकीले बाबा इथं लिहिलं की हो मी 30 sin 60 into 1 plus 20 into 2 minus RC ची व्हॅल्यू सॉरी RA बी 30 sin 60 minus 20 and RC value is 16.5. So 29.49. So what is the last value of RA? 15 square plus 29 square under root 40. $33. RA value is a 33. Please cross check this value.
Yes, sir.
If anyone is getting different answer, मेरे को बता दीजिए ताकि हम आपने किधर गलती किया है वो हम देख लेंगे. Okay. In this way, we have completed this numerical. Now we will take the next numerical 2.5.10. I am going to draw direct FBD of this diagram. इसकी मैं डायरेक्ट FBD ही निकालूंगा. Okay, I think so. You have completed this numerical. So I'm going to erase this.
Sir, कितवा example?
त्याच्या खालचंच आहे बघा. 2.5.10. Next problem which we have solved now. So you can check it here. In this way structure is there. Here hinged support, RVA, RHA. There is a roller support, but it is inclined. There is a roller support, but it is inclined. The support is inclined by 30 degrees so that reaction is inclined to the horizontal. It is a 60 degree. I will consider this is RB. Sorry, RC. Point C is there. Now movement is there in this location. There is a movement. The movement is a clockwise movement they have given, and that value is a 50 kilonewton, 50. And this is a uniformly distributed, uniformly varying load. That uniformly varying load we have required to convert it into the point load. आपको ये uniformly varying load को point load में convert करना पड़ेगा. Now who is going to tell the value? Point load की value?
160 sir.
160 कैसे आएगा? 1/2 40 into 4 आएगा ना? 1/2 into length into height. Length is how much? 4.
80,
So,
sir.
हाँ 80 आएगा ना? Clear. 1/2 length into height. This is the formula to convert uniformly varying load into a point load. Remember this, huh? Uniformly varying load into a point load. So it is 80. kilonewton, and 1/3 means 4 divided by 3 from this side. 4 divided by 3, 1/3 B by 3, and 2 B by 3 means 2 into 4 divided by 3 from this point. from this point to b by 3 and from this point b by 3. Okay, now you can do one thing, you resolve this force here, minus RC cos 60 and RC sin 60. Now take a movement at a point A. I will take this movement at point A is equal to 0. First force you can consider 80 kilonewton. So 80 kilonewton is going to produce a clockwise movement or anti-clockwise? 80 kilonewton is going to produce clockwise movement or anti-clockwise, correct. If I apply forces in this way, this beam is going to rotate in clockwise direction. So 80 into, how much is the distance? 2b by 3 किती होते? 2.67. Then this is also a clockwise movement, so I will directly write it as a 50. No perpendicular distance is required here. Now third force, there are two components. RC sin 60 is going to exist here and RC cos 60 is going to exist here. So RC cos 60, if you transmitted here, you can check this is the perpendicular distance.
सर एंगल कितना है सर वहाँ पे?
एक्चुअली आरसी का ना रिएक्शन सपोर्ट का एंगल 30 है ना, तो रिएक्शन का एंगल कितना होगा?
हाँ सर 60 होगा.
60 डिग्री होगा. सो दैट आई हैव गिवन हियर 60 डिग्री. ओके, ये सपोर्ट इज इंक्लाइंड बाय 30 डिग्री, रिएक्शन इज एट 60 डिग्री. क्लियर? सो हु इज गोइंग टू टेल दैट कि आरसी का जो हॉरिजॉन्टल कंपोनेंट है वो क्लॉकवाइज मूवमेंट करेगा क्या एंटी क्लॉकवाइज? This force
Anti-clockwise.
is exist here.
Anti-clockwise.
If I apply the force here, it will move anti-clockwise. So minus RC cos 60 into 4. This is the perpendicular distance. And RC sin 60 is in upward direction. Remember this, huh? RC sin 60 is in upward direction. Again, RC sin 60 is also going to produce anti-clockwise movement. RC sin 60 into perpendicular distance is a 1.5 and 1.5. It is a 3 meter. So this is a 1.5 and this is a 1.5. So it is a 3. We find out the value of RC. Find out this value. How much is the value of RC? Is it a 57? It is. स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड कैलकुलेशन है 80 into 2.67 minus plus 50.
सर 57.
57 येते ना?
हाँ 57.30.
Okay, 57.30. Correct. So RC is going to come 57.30. Please cross check this value. Now afterwards, you just require to do summation of f of x is equal to 0. So here RHA plus 80 minus RC value, I know that it is a 57.30, 57.30 cos 60 is equal to 0, and summation of f of y is equal to 0, RVA then there is only one plus 57.60 sin 60. Sorry, 57.30 is there. No? Okay, in this way, beam related problems we have completed. Meanwhile, in future, definitely we will solve another 3-4 problem also. But you are required to do the practice of this. आपके पास बुकलेट में से बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस है, वो सॉल्व करने की कोशिश कर लीजिए. कोई दिक्कत होगा तो मेरे को पूछ लीजिए. Because in exam, in final exam also, this question will be asked for 4 marks. If a simple question is there, if complicated question will be there, it will be asked for 8 marks. Complication means double beam type of a problem. So anyone is having any doubt related to this beam, please let me know.
सर RC ची किंमत वेगळी येते.
किती येते?
131.8 येते.
नाही 57 च येते. RC ची व्हॅल्यू किती येते? किती येते? ये 57 सोडून कोणाची दुसरी कोणाची व्हॅल्यू काय आले का बघा.
75 आ रही है सर मेरी.
आ रही क्या? 75 तो नहीं आनी चाहिए.
सर 58 येते सर.
हाँ 58 ठीक आहे, प्लस मायनस 2 चा डिफरन्स मी कन्सिडर करू शकतो या. पण स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड बोर्डवर लिहिलंय घेऊ, तेच कॅल्क्युलेशन कसं काय चुकतंय? हा तुम्ही ते राईट
सर बरोबर येते 58 पॉईंट सर.
हा तुमचा प्रॉब्लेम काय झाला, RC cos 60 into 4 आले ना, RC sin तिथं तुमचं हे व्हायला लागलं ना.
सर तिथं चुकलेलं सर आधी सर.
हा
तिथं चुकलेलं सर आधी.
ओके. आता काय जणांचा असा प्रॉब्लेम येत असेल की कॉस आणि साइन येते ना तुमच्या एका इक्वेशन मध्ये. एकाच इक्वेशन मध्ये RC cos 60 into 4 परत RC sin 60 into 3 इज इक्वल टू काहीतरी व्हॅल्यू येणार आहे, बरोबर की नाही? तर तुम्ही काय करा माहिती आहे का, सगळ्याच इक्वेशनला sin 60 ने डिवाइड करा. सगळे कंप्लीट इक्वेशन आहे ना त्याला sin 60 ने डिवाइड करा. तर sin 60 गेट कॅन्सल, cos 60 डिवाइडेड बाय sin 60 कॉस होती, कॉट येते, जाऊ द्या बरं. cos 60 ने डिवाइड करा. sin डिवाइडेड बाय cos tan, तर tan 60 येते, मग परत पुन्हा त्याचा हे करता येतं तुम्हाला. Divide the complete equation by cos 60. असे RC कॉमन घेऊन केलं तरी चालतंय, पण ते cos तुम्ही कसं करणार? cos 60 हा तसं बी चालतंय की सगळ्यात सोपं आहे. RC काय करा, कॉमन काढा आणि cos 60 plus sin 60 करा. Simplest way by which you can solve this problem is RC you can take common, in bracket cos 60 plus sin 60. जी काय व्हॅल्यू येणार आहे की नाही त्या व्हॅल्यूने फक्त पलीकडे जाऊन पलीकडे इक्वल साइनच्या पलीकडे डिवाइडच करायचं आहे त्याला.
हॅलो सर.
आता आलं का? हा कुणाला काय डाऊट असेल तर मला सांगा, मी कॅल्क्युलेट सांगतो तुम्हाला.
सर कल का लेक्चर यूट्यूब पे अपलोड नहीं किया क्या?
हा केलंय की, अपलोड केलंय की मी लेक्चर. हॅलो
हा मी पाहिलं होतं सर काल, पण नव्हतं झालं, मग आता बघते.
हा, काल काय झालं होतं, मी संध्याकाळी कदाचित अपलोड केला असेल. हा, संध्याकाळी म्हणजे 5, तरी पण 4:30-5च्या आसपास केलेलं आहे. आणि ते आपलं टीचिंगचं हे आहे ना, काय म्हणतात तुम्हाला कसं समजतं की अपलोड केलेलं आहे की नाही?
सर युट्यूबला सबस्क्राईब करायचं नोटिफिकेशन.
हा, युट्यूबला तुम्ही बऱ्यापैकी सगळ्यांनीच सबस्क्राईब करा, तर तुम्हाला सगळे व्हिडिओज आलेले कळून जातील. नाहीतर मग तुम्हाला ते काय करावं लागतं माहिती आहे का, टीचिंग जी डायरी आहे की नाही, त्या टीचिंग डायरीमध्ये प्रत्येक वेळेस क्रॉस चेक करावं लागतंय तुम्हाला. त्यापेक्षा सबस्क्राईब करणे हे सगळ्यात चांगला ऑप्शन आहे. त्याने काय आम्हाला काय त्याचे काय पैसे मिळणार नाहीत. त्यामुळे काय असं हे नाही. सबस्क्राईब फक्त किती 70-75 सबस्क्रिप्शन होतील त्याचे. तर बऱ्यापैकी सगळ्यांनी सबस्क्राईब करा. Okay, any question? So we'll stop for this today's lecture, and tomorrow onwards we'll start a friction. Before that, we'll solve the one problem for movement of inertia. Okay, thank you.